Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I hope you guys are feeling blessed and having a wonderful day. We're going to get into some love and marriage Huntsville, okay? So, Maurice has told Kimmie that, they could be on their way into a divorce simply because his sexual needs are not being met. Do your girl a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notification bells, share the videos as we go, and I ain't gonna hold you. Let's go ahead and get right on to it.
I definitely have changed. And it looks like
We're gonna what?
I don't know.
We're gonna what?
And I'm not gonna speak negativity over our lives.
Why would you? Why would you?
I'm not. That's why I said I'm not gonna do it.
Why would you even think it?
Because I think it.
Think what? You said before we even went to therapy, you want me to be happy even if we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that what this comment you don't want to spill out is about?
I definitely have.
I think it's sad. I think it's sad, one, that Maurice knows good and well Kimmie is dealing with chemotherapy, being that she has been diagnosed, you know, with that C. Because that C thing is a hell of a thing to deal with. I've had several family members, especially the males, that have to deal with that. However, I feel like the way that Kimmie and Maurice got together, they kept saying that indeed they were not messing around until he got a divorce. But his ex-wife, Kiowa, she's always stated that they started that relationship before their divorce was completed. I believe that Kimmie wanted to get in a relationship really, really quick when she got with him, and lo and behold, Kimmie's office was right upstairs from the office that Maurice them had downstairs, called Credit One, whatnot, or whatever. And I really think that she was at the time, sneaking and geeking with Maurice. But now they are married, and he's now not satisfied in the relationship because he wants to have sex more than she wants to give it up. And the reason why she doesn't have that feeling or that urgency to want to do it as much as they did it before is because she's saying that it's bothering her. Like she just can't do it as many times that he wants. I don't know. In a way, I kind of see that Maurice might have a little sex addiction. He's stating that he doesn't. He just needs it all the time. But I don't know, y'all. It seems like this is gonna be quite rough. But I feel like he's not sticking with his wife the way he should be, because this is something where she's sick. It's not like she's just harboring sex from him. So
You
it's
said you were at home,
It
and
doesn't mean when I left Black, I went home.
okay, so when you left Black, where did you go?
This not my line of questioning.
So you taking on the Scott in terms of being a gaslighter?
No, I think it's a bunch of bull. Like the whole line of questioning. Like it's obvious because we were all together and we were all in the same place.
Except his car.
Except his car.
When you said you all in the same place, y'all were up until the vehicle.
Right,
Until separate vehicles.
right. Until the separate vehicles.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now, see, when Mel was on that show and Mel was trying to let Kimmie them know that, hey, y'all sitting around here and saying Martell doing this and Martell doing that, but y'all husbands hang right out with Martell, okay? We already know them three, or you could say them four, because this man right here too, their ass was stuck together like thick as thieves. Nobody was listening to Mel, or either they didn't want to hear Mel, but they know Martell was doing the most. I believe that all of these men were doing the same exact thing, and this is why birds of a feather normally is flocking together, okay? And so now, Kimmie, it came that time where Maurice got arrested, and he got arrested supposedly while they were leaving the same location, and this is something that they're trying to explain to Carlos, but Carlos has seen it just like the audience has seen it. If y'all left the same spot of where y'all was at, y'all all was chilling together, and somehow when it was time to drive home, You didn't find out until the next day at 12 noon that Maurice got locked up, and you said that in your drive home you made a stop somewhere else. What was Kimmie? Was you allowing him to sleep with other people? Because is it really normal for a husband and wife to leave one spot, say that they're going home, or we're supposed to be heading towards home together, but then you're stopping off at another spot and then your husband doesn't come home at all, and you don't find out until 12 noon the next day that he's been arrested? I mean, it does sound kind of suspicious because at some point you had to have gotten home and he's not answering his phone. You understand what I'm saying? So where is he, or what is he doing? And why is it that he doesn't call you, phone you until the next day at 12 noon? Did he phone somebody else to bail him out? I don't know. There was a lot just surrounding the situation, and a lot of people tried to make it seem as if Mel was the issue, but Mel was definitely not the issue. Mel was just not the fool.
Agreed, 100%. But what I'm saying, nobody knows what I did when I left, and nobody knows what he did when he left. It's speculation.
But I'm asking you, and you won't answer me.
No, I said I made a stop, and then I went home. I did not go.
What stop did you make? A gas station, get a burrito, or slushy at 7-Eleven?
I wish we had a 7-Eleven, and I probably would have stopped.
Okay.
Yes. I had to go by the office and get some stuff.
So she went to Credit One.
You went to Credit One.
It's no longer Credit One.
Oh, okay.
So you don't watch the show because you didn't know that.
I do watch. So you went to work.
Notice how nobody else there is actually defending them and saying, oh, we were all together. Nobody else is saying that, none of the other couples, but you're saying, Kimmie, that you all were there.
Shade, it keeps getting dark over here.
So when you learned that Maurice was booked, what time was that?
It's about noon. It's noon.
About noon.
He called me.
So when you went to bed and there wasn't a hot body next to you, you weren't concerned? No. But no, real talk. Is it normal that Maurice doesn't come home until 9 or 10 in the morning?
Not at all. Not at all.
It's not the first time it happened?
Not without me knowing what is going on or where he is.
Because the thing with you, Kimmie, you've always been heralded as the honest,
Correct.
Henrietta. So I want to make sure that, you are able to answer these questions that a lot of people want to know.
Answer everyone you got.
Okay, perfect.
Give me some more. Ooh.
Do you think Maurice is cheating on you?
No. However, listen to what I'm saying. I don't put it past people. So I'm not one to say, oh, it's never going to happen in my life. That's not me. I don't, nobody. You could tell me tomorrow he cheated. I'd be like, that stuff doesn't surprise me. No.
It'd be surprising to me, but I don't put it past Kimmie either. Rushing to get home, making pit stops and stuff.
So Maurice, when you were traveling, she made a pit stop to get a Slurpee. Where did you go?
I was actually with her with the pit stop. Gotcha.
Okay. So
Damn.
So now he was with her when they made the pit stop. Do you see how her face looked? He was not with her, and she's tired of coming up with the lies. She really doesn't want to be questioned about this. But when you're on a reality show, this is what happens. Your business comes out.
Okay. So when she went home to sleep in your bed alone, where were you?
Right.
Traveling.
To?
Home. I said that earlier.
So from 4 a.m. to noon when she found out you were booked, where were you between those hours?
You know what? That's part of the story, bro. You'll get the rest of this next year, I'm sure.
Ooh, not 2025.
And the lies, the goddamn lies. Ah, child, it'll be a time. You hear me?
All of that foolishness that you felt like was no big deal at one particular time has blossomed into a whole forest of big deal. Because my husband is all over the internet about having sex with his wife with cancer.
Kimmie is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, I look at it as her standing by me while I'm standing by her. There's a difference between wants and needs. I'm a person who actually needs sex, not a person who wants sex.
Why do you need sex?
I need sex like Carlos needs mess.
It was hella disrespectful, and it doesn't protect me. And now I have to answer questions from my mother?
Yeah, I didn't think about the collateral damage. To me, it was like, if I just apologize to my wife.
So then you gotta apologize to my mother. Maurice owes my family an apology. More so because a lot of times he'll have this perspective of, it was a joke or I was trying to be funny, and it did not land at all. It had collateral damage. The collateral damage is my family having to go through the turmoil of making heads or tails of what's really happening at the house. And my mama don't play that. This is what the therapist said. 5 minutes. We've literally talked for about 20. So see, this is 2. That shouldn't get your heart rate up.
Let's see.
Wait till you get to level 3.
Right.
That's the one to see whether your heart rate goes up or not.
Okay, I guarantee it'll be up.
Mine goes up when I smell food. So tell me what you feel like you're gonna say to my mama.
My Dee Dee. Have I told you how gorgeous she looked today? Well, I'm glad I did. because I also want to tell you how sorry I am about.
See, this is what Kimmie get for playing with Maurice. You understand what I'm saying? Why are you sitting here playing games with him about what he's gonna tell your family? He's already spoken out. Your family has already caught wind of the dirt that he's put out, but you're gonna sit here and play a game with him. And this is why Kimmie is in the situation that she is in right now with Maurice.
About bringing this shame upon our family, the pain and the humiliation that I've caused your daughter and you and all of our loved ones for my ill-advised actions.
So what were you thinking when you said it, Maurice?
I wasn't thinking. That's why I said it. That's
You know, Kim's been...
He was thinking. He is addicted to sex, and you're not giving him enough. He's told you that long ago. Before now, Kimmie, you just have not been paying attention, or maybe thinking that it would just go away.
do a lot for her to have to go through this part too, Maurice.
You're absolutely right.
So that means it's time for level 3.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
So you have to get your words right and get your mind right.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been laughing with Carlos saying all that insensitive stuff.
Y'all, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. None at all.
And I asked him, I said, so like if the doctor had told us that in the front, you know, when he told me I was going to lose my hair and when he told me my hands were going to turn really dark and my feet were going to get neuropathy, if he would have said like, you know, lose that sex drive, like would our choices have been different?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because her doctor,
sex is a huge component in your marriage.
And it was already a huge component in our world outside of the normal marriage because we have already had lots of conversations about how he wanted more. And I'm like, bruh.
So this was previous. So previously, before you were diagnosed with cancer, you already had discussions about how you might have had like a lower libido than him.
Well, not necessarily. I never felt like I had a low libido. Like I've never really had complaints in that area.
That's right.
I just felt like our lives were different. I go to work. I'm the one who keep the house. I feed the kids. I do the laundry. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't so much libido. I was just like,
you're busy.
I got stuff to do. Like, you know, after we get finished, I want to lay there too. You laying there chilling and I got to get up and do laundry.
Yes.
And so in my brain, it wasn't so much libido. I just thought it was excessive.
Right.
I did. I was just like, I just thought that was excessive. So we have had plenty of conversations before this situation ever happened. So to compound the situation with this, I felt poorly, like as a wife. I mean, I felt bad because it's already a conversation and now we've kind of doubled down on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so I tried different things. I've already used the yoni egg. I did that prior to anything.
What about your nutrition? Like what, have you used supplements? Have you tried any medication?
No.
Okay.
Not specific to this. As far as vitamins, I do vitamins. You know, I do different kinds of vitamins. Vitamin D, vitamin E, different oils for my skin because my skin is just so
What about toys?
tore up. And we've always had toys.
Okay.
Like, toys have never been an issue either. Like, we've always purchased toys. We haven't used them as much just because we've just been in a different space right now.
Right.
But neither of us have been ever averse to toys.
Girl, you got a whole man that seems like he a whole sex bunny. And I don't think that Kimmie is going to be able to provide what he's saying that he actually needs, to be honest.
What about these rumors that at Credit One, there's sex parties going on after hours? And there's lots of tweets that have said this.
Like, this is the thing. I've actually started doing homework.
Oh, you
and
don't need names.
And some people might find themselves in a lawsuit. So keep running that narrative.
We got a lot of people that want to keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck. My office used to be above Credit One, and there were no sex parties. However, him, you, Sadart, Marceau, they like with him.
See, Maurice is laughing because, I mean, I'm sorry, Martell is laughing because Martell knows that she is coming up with a story that doesn't make sense to anybody. He's been telling people Maurice and goddamn Maurice and Marceau is just like him. And he's laughing because now she's trying to answer a question that only them three could answer because they've always been there. She hasn't always been down there in Credit One while they had all that stuff going on.
Hang out. Part of the reason even they wanted black was they wanted a place where they could go and hang out.
And do what?
Like, listen to music, drink, play cards.
So, Kimmie, I'm going to say this to you. I may be a gay man. I can assure you, no man is hanging out after hours listening to Beyonce Renaissance album. What about these rumors that at Credit One, there's sex parties?
And I agree. I agree with Carlos. Nobody believes that story. Nobody ever believed that story, Kimmie. And you should have never even jumped ship and started trying to answer. You should have let Maurice finish answering the question. Until this day here, I keep saying to myself, why didn't she allow Maurice to finish answering that question? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, guys. Leave your girl a message. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notification bells. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Thanks for watching.